Hi, I'm Joseph Giunta, the music director and conductor of the Des Moines Symphony and Academy. On February 27th and 28th, our Masterworks 5 program is going to include 3 great pieces of music that I'm really thrilled to talk to you about today. Berlioz himself calls it a dramatic symphony, and although we're only doing the introduction and the love scene from this, it's scored for narrator and big choruses and full symphony orchestra, reminiscent sort of the Beethoven Ninth, with a big choral ending and whatnot. In Berlioz's own words, he said that he thinks the love scene, this dramatic symphony, is the best music and the music that he prefers to listen to. It's really beautiful music. It's full of the wonderful French chromaticism, wonderful detail to elegance, and melodic content. And if people don't know this symphony, they're really in for a big thrill to hear this Romeo and Juliet.
Great.
Poulenc was a member of Les Six, the Six, and these 6 men were sort of established by the government at the time, and they were all composers, and they wanted to think forward. This is a terrific piece. It's scored for organ, string orchestra, and timpani, and all parts are virtuosic, and there's just nothing like it in the repertoire. The organist has to, at times, play in conjunction with what the strings are doing and balance that carefully, or at other times it just sounds like a wonderful church organ doing some great improvisation. The piece lasts about 20 minutes long. It's actually one concise movement. There's no stops, but there are 7 different tempo changes. So it's like 7 short movements within one piece. We use the term over the top with a lot of different things in pop culture today. This piece is truly over the top. It's scored for a full romantic symphony orchestra. On top of that, an organ that plays the most monumental C major chord to start the first movement that you'll ever find. Saint-Saëns was a wonderful composer, of course, child prodigy, much like Mendelssohn and Mozart. I think he started taking piano lessons when he was 3. He gave his first recital at 10. He wrote his first symphony at 15, so the guy had some chops along the way. In his own words, he put everything he had into composing this piece, thinking that it was probably the last symphonic piece that he would compose in his lifetime, and it happened to be the case. He was influenced some by Beethoven, some by Mendelssohn. The first movement has a lot of Mendelssohn-type harmonies and rhythms in it that you might hear in Romeo and Juliet or one of the other pieces that Mendelssohn wrote. He's also got unusual structure. Even though this is a 4-movement piece, there are 2 movements, then you stop, and 2 more movements, and you stop. And the slow movement, which is in D-flat major, is one of the most beautiful things that we'll ever find. It's like a beautiful dialogue between organ and strings. And 2 months after this piece was premiered in Paris, Saint-Saëns' good friend Franz Liszt passed away, so the piece is dedicated to Franz Liszt. Jeffrey is a terrific musician. He's a Drake graduate. Iowans are very proud of their heritage, and we've had great success in bringing people back that have gone on to have successful careers in other parts of the world, and Jeffrey certainly is one of those people. He is one of the many protégés of the late Dr. Carl Stapleton. Jeffrey, not only being the extra organist with the Philadelphia Orchestra for many years, he plays in the Verizon Center, he plays in churches in the Philadelphia and Bryn Mawr area, so I'm really excited about working with him. Jeffrey Brillhart knows the people that have built this organ, and it's coming to Des Moines and going to be set up in the Civic Center. It has 34 speakers, which represent the 34 different sounds that the organ can have. We're also using the speakers in the Civic Center to enhance it more, so it's going to be just an absolute brilliant sound. And tickets are available through Ticketmaster or, of course, on our website, dmsymphony.org, 7:30 on Saturday night and 2:30 on Sunday afternoon. We look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.